Did you know that nearly half of Americans want to invest but feel overwhelmed? It's a staggering statistic, but it makes sense. The world of finance can be incredibly intimidating, especially if you don't know where to begin. They don't know where to start. I understand this feeling all too well. The confusion, the anxiety, the fear of making a mistake. It can be paralyzing. I was once in their shoes. I remember the sleepless nights, the constant worry about how I was going to make ends meet. It was a dark time. Years ago, I was drowning in debt. It felt like I was in a never-ending cycle of paying off one bill just to have another one pop up. The stress was overwhelming. My finances were a mess. Bills were scattered everywhere, receipts piled up, and I had no idea where my money was going. It was chaos. I felt stuck. It was scary. The feeling of hopelessness was constant, and I didn't see a way out. Every day was a struggle. I knew I needed a change. Then, reality hit. I couldn't keep living like this. Something had to give, and it had to be me. I had to take control. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I had no savings. Every dollar I earned was already spent before I even got it. It was a vicious cycle. And I had a mountain of credit card debt. The interest rates were killing me, and it felt like I was just throwing money away. The debt was suffocating. It felt impossible to get ahead. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to make any progress. It was disheartening. I knew I couldn't continue like this. I needed a plan. I needed to take a hard look at my finances and figure out a way to get back on track. I needed to take control of my money. It wasn't going to be easy, but I was determined. I started by creating a budget, tracking my expenses, and setting financial goals. It was the first step towards financial freedom. One day, I stumbled upon a video about investing. It was a casual evening, and I was just browsing through some random videos online, not expecting to find anything particularly interesting. The video talked about building wealth over time. It explained how small, consistent investments could grow into substantial amounts of money. At first, it seemed too good to be true. I mean, how could something so simple lead to such significant financial growth? But as I continued watching, something clicked. Maybe there was a way out of my financial hole. I had been struggling with bills and debt for so long that the idea of a solution seemed almost impossible. The video sparked something in me. It was like a light bulb went off in my head, illuminating a path I had never considered before. I realized I needed to educate myself. If I wanted to change my financial situation, I had to understand how investing worked. Investing wasn't just for the wealthy. The video made it clear that anyone, regardless of their current financial status, could start investing and see their money grow. It was a way for anyone to grow their money. The concept of compound interest and the potential for long-term growth were eye-opening. I started reading everything I could about investing. I devoured books, articles, and online resources, trying to absorb as much information as possible. Books, articles, you name it. I wanted to understand the different types of investments, the risks involved, and the strategies that could lead to success. The more I learned, the more empowered I felt. I could do this. The knowledge I gained gave me the confidence to take control of my financial future. I realized that with the right information and a bit of patience, I could turn my financial situation around and build a more secure future for myself. The first step? Setting clear financial goals. Where did I want to be in 5 years? 10 years? I wrote down my goals. Getting out of debt was my top priority. Then, I wanted to buy a house. Having these goals gave me direction. It gave me something to work towards. It kept me motivated. Every financial decision I made, I measured against these goals. It was no longer about just surviving. It was about thriving. Next, I tackled my spending habits. I needed a budget. No more guessing where my money went. I tracked every dollar. I cut back on unnecessary expenses. It wasn't easy, but it was necessary. Creating a budget was empowering. It gave me control over my money. I saw where I could cut back and save more. It wasn't about deprivation, it was about making conscious choices. Choices that aligned with my financial goals. Section 5. The autopilot approach, making investing effortless. One of the best tips I learned? Automate your investments. This was a game changer. I set up automatic transfers to my investment account every month. It was like paying myself first. The money went straight into investments before I could spend it. Automating my investments took the emotion out of investing. I didn't have to think about it. It just happened. This strategy is key for building wealth over time. It's about consistency and discipline. Section 6. Baby steps, giant leaps. My first foray into index funds. I remember my first investment like it was yesterday. I decided to invest in a low-cost index fund. It felt like a huge step. I was finally putting my money to work for me. It wasn't a lot of money, but it was a start. That small investment was significant. It represented my commitment to building a better financial future. It was the foundation of my investment journey. Section 7. Stumbles and lessons. Learning from investment missteps. In this section, we delve into the crucial aspect of learning from the mistakes we make while investing. My investment journey wasn't always smooth sailing. Like many others, I faced numerous challenges and setbacks. There were times when the market's volatility left me feeling anxious and uncertain. I made mistakes along the way. Some of these errors were due to lack of experience, while others stemmed from overconfidence. I remember vividly the times when I misjudged the market trends. I let my emotions get the best of me a few times. I bought into hype. The allure of quick gains often clouded my judgment, leading me to make impulsive decisions that I later regretted. I didn't do enough research. Instead of thoroughly analyzing the companies I invested in, I relied on hearsay and superficial information. This lack of due diligence cost me dearly. And I paid the price. Financial losses were inevitable, and they served as harsh reminders of the importance of being well-informed and cautious. But these mistakes were valuable lessons. Each misstep provided me with insights that no textbook or seminar could offer. They were real-world experiences that shaped my investment strategy. They taught me the importance of research. I learned to dig deeper, to understand the fundamentals of the companies I was investing in, and to be skeptical of too-good-to-be-true opportunities. They taught me to control my emotions. I realized that staying calm and composed, even during market downturns, was crucial for making rational decisions. And they taught me to invest for the long term. I shifted my focus from short-term gains to building a diversified portfolio that could withstand market fluctuations. Every mistake made me a smarter investor. Each lesson learned was a step towards becoming more disciplined, patient, and strategic in my approach. Embracing these lessons has been key to my growth and success in the world of investing. Section 8. Weathering the storms. Staying calm amid market volatility. The stock market can be unpredictable. It has its ups and downs. There were times when my investments lost value. It's easy to panic when this happens, but I learned to stay calm. I reminded myself that investing is a long game. Short-term fluctuations are normal. I tuned out the noise, I stuck to my plan, and I continued to invest consistently. This approach helped me weather the storms and come out stronger. Section 9. Investing is for everyone. Start small, dream big. Looking back, I'm amazed at how far I've come. From drowning in debt to achieving financial freedom, investing changed my life, and it can change yours too. You don't need a lot of money to get started. Start small, invest consistently, and never stop learning. Investing is for everyone. It's time to take control of your financial future. You can do this.